Hello, welcome to another program, Outside in Your Garden. I'm Gigi, and with me is Michael. And Michael, we are not outside in the garden.
No, we're inside, aren't we, Gigi?
Yeah,
we're in a garden room.
It is a garden room. My goodness, look at the plants around here. It's incredible.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yes.
So we're at Jean Nonna's garden room, and she's got begonias, she's got coralines, she's got succulents. Look at this fantastic cactus behind us, hibiscus. And what are we going to be doing today,
We're going to
Gigi?
be talking about all those plants.
Talking about all of them and how to multiply them and propagate them.
Absolutely. And so let's meet Jean.
Great.
And here I am with Jean. And Jean, I got to say, this is one fabulous room. All these windows. And you've got these bird houses all around the top. Quite a collection. But quite a collection of plants also. So let's talk about some of them. You have this one here. You told me it was started with the supermarket?
Oh, the Mandevilla. They carry these in the supermarket in the springtime. And this one's a couple of years old. And since it's a tropical, it can't withstand our winters. So it comes inside. And what's nice is it flowers along with some of the other plants that are tropical that...
like your hibiscus
like
here,
hibiscus,
right?
yeah.
So you bring them in from outside, and you have a green thumb because that thing is gorgeous. I am fascinated by this.
Yes, that's my King Tut papyrus.
Okay. It's amazing. I love it. No, stand up though. Let it go. Okay, and then we have this beautiful begonia.
Yes, those were in my part shade garden, and part of this is I'm a frugal Vermonter, and if I can bring these things in and winter them over and take cuttings, I don't have to buy them every year.
So I do this too, but it's confusing because at the end of the summer, they're this big.
This is a giant one. I had never seen them this big before.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you do anything, or you just leave them? Do they grow bigger?
I just dug. Probably not a whole lot taller than this. I don't know because
you don't do anything to it. You just put it in a pot and you bring it in this room, and it's happy.
Yeah.
That's fabulous.
Yeah. But we will be taking some cuttings from this, and we'll be showing you later.
Right. And also, you have a whole collection of cactus.
Yes, I started collecting those a while back, and those are also fun to propagate because you don't need very much leaf or whatever. But anyway, they're kind of fun to do. And some of those will be spending the summer in my miniature garden.
Right. Yeah. This looks like is this
it's
an
a little
inside rose?
No, it's a little miniature one that I got last year at Oliver's nursery when they had their sale, and they touted as a good potting rose, and I figured, well, I'll keep it in the pot and bring it in, and it's been flowering all winter for me.
And so will you keep it in the pot and bring it out?
I'll probably keep it in a pot, but I'll be putting it in a slightly larger pot so that it.
All right, and then bring it out and then bring it back in again because it's a potting, and you don't leave a potting out for the winter.
Well, this one I could leave out for the winter because it is for our zone, but it's so much fun to have
in this room.
Yeah. And behind you here, this is a passion flower that I dig up and bring in.
That's another tropical.
And then there's a big lantana tree that goes back out.
Right.
And then there's the variegated ginger, and I have another one over there.
Oh, over there. The tall leaves over there.
And it's nice in the flower beds because it gives you different texture and color and structure, and then the annuals go in front for the flowers.
Right, but that comes in again, right?
And
there's so many different kinds of ginger. There's the tropical ginger, this ginger, and then the regular ginger. Well, all right, let's let Michael and you work together and see how we propagate all of these.
Very good.
Okay.
So, Jean, this is lovely, and we're going to do some propagation today.
Very good.
Yeah, and you've got this friendship plant, this pilea. You bring this in the winter?
Yes.
Yeah.
But this does have a home in my garden in the season.
In the season, it goes back outside. So, will you tell us? You got it's a mother plant, and it's got two little ones on the side here, doesn't it? So, can you show us taking those out?
We just loosen up the roots because you want to get as much of the root as possible.
And because they've already got roots, you can put them straight into a pot, right? Mm-hmm. So we've got a little bit of soil in here already.
Oh, you know what?
Put that
I
one
just
in there.
use my
I
hands.
would too, yeah. So pack the soil around
Yeah.
the roots.
Yeah.
Tuck them all in. Push it down a little bit firmly. Add a little bit more. And there we are. We've successfully multiplied our pilea from the babies, right?
Yes, and this was one that I did a while back. That,
Okay, so we've got lots going on here.
Yep.
All right, the other way of doing it is to cut a green stem and put it into water, isn't it? So we've got a lovely begonia over here. And do you want to cut it?
No, I'll let you do it, Michael.
Fine, okay, so you asked me to take some of these ones that are hanging down. And what I like to do is to get two nodes, and I'll do a couple of them. And then I find it best, because you don't want it to transpire too much, is to cut back at the node, just leaving one, and then put that in water, and cut back at the node, and just leave one, and put that in the water. And then the roots will grow from the nodes. And how long does that usually take?
A few weeks.
A few weeks? Yeah. Yep, 2 or 3 weeks.
They'll be ready when spring planting time comes.
I bought you some arthuriums, which
thank you.
we've got, and I put these in water about 3 weeks ago, as you said. And as you can see, you've got
There's some nice
a
healthy
huge number of
roots
healthy
there.
roots. So we can plant that one in here for you. Just stick it in, put the soil around it.
More.
Great.
There we go.
So there we go. We got a new houseplant. Isn't that great?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we can take
This one
this
here?
one.
Yeah. So the same with the anthuriums. We want to just cut the leaves off at the nodes, leaving 1 or 2 leaves at the top. And you can pop those in water, right?
But I also take the flowers off, because
the
I don't
flowers off.
want the energy going to
That's-
producing flowers. I want it to producing roots.
Perfect.
So these usually come off too. Yeah.
There we go. And then we can pop them in the water. Oops, one more flower. And these will grow roots in about 3 weeks, and then we can pot them on just as we did the other ones.
Yeah.
Since I don't like to have a lot of houseplants around because I can't take care of them, I'm just wondering, so at the end of the season for the begonia, you cut it, you put it in there, and you let it root. What if, then do I have to plant it?
Yes.
Oh.
You can't leave it in water.
Okay.
No, you have to,
I have to put it in a pot.
Yeah, eventually you need to put it in the pot, because the plant needs nutrients from the soil that it's not just getting from the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so then I have to keep that begonia in the house. In the
Until,
plant.
until it
it's
warms
grown.
up, and then you
Then
can put the begonia outside.
again.
Yep.
That's a lot
Okay.
of work. Okay.
Okay.
This was great.
This
I
is
learned.
fabulous.
I'm always learning.
Always learning. Thank
Yeah.
you very much, Jean. This was really informative.
Happy to have you
and
here and to share.
Yeah.
what we
Thanks.
got.
And thanks
Great.
for watching.